Show me what you got, let's fight. Tonight, let's fight. Give me your best shot. I wanna see the best. Level 20s you can muster. Put them to the test. Mythic conscious don't get flustered. Rise above the rest. Family in your frozen clusters. Fuck yeah, fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Show me what you got. Let's fight. Tonight. Let's fight. Give me your best shot.
The time has come to prove whether you got the moves. Can you make your heroes move and take the victory so smoothly?
I wanna see the best. Level 20s you can muster. Put them to the test. Mythic cautious don't get flustered. Rise above the rest. Family in your frozen clusters. Fuck yeah.
Welcome, jewelers. Welcome all to another episode of the Jewelers Live podcast, episode 60, a special one. We have some fantastic people in the house here tonight. We'll start at the bottom, right under my camera. T-Heat, how are you doing on this fine evening, brother?
Man, I'm doing good tonight. I'm excited. I'm ready to get into it. We got some fights. We got a triple header lined up for the people. I'm first up, man. So I'm getting into fighting mode right now, and I got a rematch with the guy over here to my right on the screen.
Let's fight indeed. And moving over to the greatest fish in the kingdom. Yes, Everson, I said it. I'm sorry, bro. Don't come after me.
Oh, Everson does.
But Sticks intern from the Mythic Squad, brother. How you doing on this fine evening?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm really excited to face up against T-Heat. And, the only thing I really want to say about it is shout out to Skiller in the chat. I have stolen his strategy, and we'll see if I can make it work.
Let's go. Skiller is full of strategies. Don't let him fool you. I know he's not a gamer.
Not a gamer.
But he's still full of strategies regardless. So that's possible, people. It is. Trade. The legendary Trade. Coming in with a 10:30 matchup against a former champion, it's gonna be intense. He brought a little special comp here, but Trade, overall, how you feeling tonight?
I feel good. A lot of good things in life happening. It's a great now fall. Sunday. Good to be here as a jeweler. Good to have Sticks in the building. Coming in as a major underdog tonight. So that's a pretty interesting position to sit in.
That's the spot to be, bro.
But that's the spot to be, right? But excited for this, PvP launch. And this rollout has just been awesome. So just an exciting time, even with a lot of stuff going on in life. And just looking to get a handful of bouts in.
Yes, sir. And quick shout out to Donate Live. There is the Jewel Pool live, so everyone can claim some jewel just for watching the stream. Every time we go live, we do have that pool maxed up and refunded, refilled, if you will. So a lot of fun stuff. Many ways to earn jewel lately within the ecosystem. For watching, you don't even have to play, dude. I think it's amazing. They said it was coming, but I wasn't expecting it. I mean, overall, how do you guys feel about specifically being able to stand on the sidelines? And I know a lot of us do play. We love the game. But T, I know you've bet on some matches, and
First
wagered
off, I
on a
just gotta
few.
say, man, if people aren't in, you gotta know the rules because you can only bet one match at a time. There's a small purse up first between me and Sticks intern over here, 55. Then it
Holy
gets bigger, 130 jewel on the match with Just and Trade, and then a big old purse for y'all in the heavyweight bout.
So-
Two jewelers, 755 jewel up for
Holy
grabs,
shit.
man.
Hitman Burt and Kong are going after it. Me and Zion, Brian the Lion is jeweler Zion. You know,
Right.
he brought it up. He challenged me for 100 jewel. So, you know, we put it in the pot. And Trade Trade was catching up a lot of this week. So Trade, you have some certain things that you want to stop me on while we explain just some of the sponsor stuff. But yeah, everything that goes in the pot, once a fight is sponsored with 10 minimum jewel in the pot, it can't be withdrawn from either player. So somebody's gonna win it because that jewel's got to be refunded back out to the players. With your heroes that you pledge over and bridge over and stake, basically, you can get your influence and vote with your influence. It resets what, every Wednesday? Probably, we're thinking, folks. I would assume.
I think so.
I would think, yeah, just like after. That's because it launched on the Wednesday, right? So
that
They
Wednesday
said once a
midnight.
week, so yeah.
So
Wednesday
like,
makes
I
sense.
thought it was one day. I completely misplayed that. So one of my wallets is completely zeroed out on influence because it was a ton of fun first night. But I saved a little on this one. I got 50K. I'll put some. I have one on the match tonight, the first one, because if you are voting out there, people, vote for the first one because we'll roll into the second one and then the third and so on, because you can only do one at a time. But I think the team said they want to fix that. They want to make some changes. Is there anything, Sticks, that you're seeing, Sticks intern that you're seeing possibly that you'd like to be changed or that you're hyped for that the team talked about, you know, changing just in terms of the sponsoring and voting?
Yeah, I was really hyped about them changing how many you could vote for at once, and that's already a plan because, like, the people are setting them for kind of far out, right? Which is cool. I like that as just a separate side thing that people are doing that. But when they do, I want to be able to vote on those, but also catch ones that like come up after that, you know. But you know, the way my brain works, I'll be doing something when the game finally happens because I will have forgotten. And it's good to have that vote in there. So I mean, the way it is now, you kind of gotta time it a little bit, which is cool. But I would rather if I could just set and forget. And then I think people would also be way more liberally spending their influence.
Oh yeah.
If that were the case.
Oh yeah, and we saw a match. I can't remember who was playing, but it was a live stream match. And Maddie, it might have been ours, T, or it might have been someone else's. Regardless, Maddie, you know, showcased that he won about 40 jewel just from voting on it. Just because the percentage, you know, it's all percentages. I have a small bit on T Heat, but you know, if T Heat wins based on this bar, I get a pretty good chunk of that jewel. You know what I mean? Hitman Bird's fighting with me for the top sponsor here. We're seeing it live. I'm only putting 10 at a time, but he just threw like 40.
Oh, he
threw
did just
55.
groove quite a bit.
Damn, it is popping. Damn, I put in 10 earlier because
To
I
see
just
it
was
live,
feeling
though,
like
is
our
fucking
bout wasn't
sweet.
getting enough love, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's
Seeing
fair.
live
I
is
agree.
crazy, dude.
But no, I'll say something real quick just to jump in here, man. I was blown away just by how much I won. I mean, I kind of mentioned this, I think, already, but like, so whenever Megan and I were fighting the other night, and I got him, you know.
You got me good. You got me good, bro. Let's be honest.
It was a tough fight, but I came up on top, and we finished up with the stream. And he's like, "How much did you win off that?" I was like, "Man, I don't think I won anything. Like, I wasn't up on the news, man. I wasn't hip to it, and I also hadn't pledged any." So he was like, "We'll go check," and I went and checked, and I didn't see any. But then I just pledged one because I kind of had that thought, like maybe you got to pledge one. Once I pledged one, there was 54 jewel just sitting there waiting for me to claim. So I threw 20 of it back into 2 of these fights today just to get back to the people because I was like, I don't even deserve this, man. Like, free jewel cost me nothing.
Yeah, really cool stuff. So again, the schedule of events today, people. T Heat and Sticks Intern kicking it off at 10 o'clock. Luckily, neither of them hopefully will enforce the rules if we're a minute or two late. Because what is your rules? We have...
I think we're stunning.
Pass and stun. Pass
30
and stun.
I do
seconds.
like that. Yeah.
I like that a lot. I knew
That's a
that
good
you would
one.
be in for that. So, yeah.
Because,
I
you know,
love
it is the whole punishment. Pass turn isn't enough. I don't know. From a competitive
I agree.
standpoint, Sticks, is that the one you think you would go for? I mean, we're organizers here. You know, within the community, there's a bunch of them as well. They're going to put together some cool stuff.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about it. And you know, the only issue I really have is that the default is 22 stone. I think that kind of locks you into a strategy for using your potions before the match. And I wish there was like a little bit more inventory, not budget. Keep the budget at 11, But I normally, when I custom make it, set the inventory at 30. And this, like, I can bring some health vials and a stamina or a swiftness potion, and then like a couple of the anti-poison or anti-blind, and I can decide, well, am I using the health or am I using the swiftness in the game? And I feel like at 22, I can't really choose as much or as easily between the two.
Right. I hear that.
Like
It's
15
interesting
and 30
stuff.
is good.
30 stone is a cool point, though. I mean, do either of you guys think you'd be okay with that trade? What do you think? Maybe you haven't gotten a good enough feel just yet for some of the stone settings, but
Yeah, I mean, I've been using for my setups 11 stone, but the inventory, I think what 22 or 20, something like that. I haven't really had. I'm indifferent when it comes to that right now because I've only had about 4 or 5 bouts
Right.
since everything launched. But this is, we spoke about rants in the pre-show, and as Heat and Sticks interns bout gets ready to take off. Between all about tonight, we have over 1,000 jewel in the early stages of this setup and this implementation. And earlier in the jewelers general chat today, I was like, yo, every single year, this innovative project, that started out as just high APRs, and high volume influx of capital in order to make gains, has now turned into a vast enough ecosystems to now have 3 chains. This is the Coliseum, and they kind of pitched it in a different way. But yes, we just had our 3rd chain launch without having a power token, and we now have PvP out ahead of us with the ability and the implementation of all the trending financial instruments that are currently out. I'm just flabbergasted by what this setup is, however long it took, whatever bull market, bear markets we went through. I think we're seeing history in the making. And as addictive as gaming and gambling can be, we have the best of it in our ecosystem right now, with half of the players being degenerates, a community that I think understands the long-term picture, a team that's also shown an ability to draft, project, implement, and then deploy, which has been outstanding to see. So yeah, this is awesome, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for the next 2, 3, 4 months to come. And is the game fun? Yeah. Are we in here? Are we in here with like FanDuel and RuneScape in our pockets? Possibly. But this is hella fun.
a little bit of both. No, I mean, you hit the nail on the head there. Execution is key, and this team has executed, boys and girls. And this is only the start, truly. I mean, we have iterations on iterations to come just within this meta deal. So more tournaments to come. Tournaments led by DFK
and
themselves.
Starbuck. To that and seeing Starbuck recently. Shout out to Minter Squad.
Yep.
I got this. This was an inspiration from Starbuck and his large, gigantuous weapons that he brings in. This is my start here.
I love that.
Shout out to Minter Squad and Starbuck.
Yeah, big shout out to Starbuck. Seeing him back, bros.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. It feels like things are turning that new leaf for
Nature
DFK
is
here.
healing.
We're returning to normalcy.
And shout out to the chat.
Yes,
we
sir.
got what? Zion, Skiller, Hell on Wheels, Dags, Noni, what the DFK, King,
Germ.
Franz, Germ in the building. Shout out to all the chat.
And it looks like
Shout
Two
out
Noobs just
Germ.
dropped that link for the airdrop of Jewel. Don't even got to donate nothing. You can, but you can just go and claim yourself some Jewel. Sponsor some of these bouts. Do some cool shit with it within this ecosystem, like Trade's talking about. Everything's coming to fruition. Everything's wrapping together.
And just a heads up, from my bout, we are going to try the live link and see how that works. Because
we're gonna send it out to people to see if they watch it.
Jewelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna go refill my drink. 5 minutes
Gotcha.
till
Cool.
the Big Bang happens. So
Yeah, 5 minutes. Let's
I'm
break
getting mentally locked in over here, man.
I'm gonna-
And
Ooh.
your point, SI, about the potions and the 11. I prefer the 15-30 Bach Hunt standard over the boar standard potion limit. You know, I'm with you. It gives you a little more flexibility, a little bit more option, and we're gonna see in our hunt if that plays a dynamic part in the outcome. Well, that's all I'm gonna say.
Did you
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Okay.
did you say that you would enjoy like 15 stone? Did I hear that right?
No, no, he said that.
He
If
said
you're
that.
I
asking me,
would,
though,
yeah.
yeah, I was saying 11, but with a 30 inventory.
Right.
Because that
Bigger
way you don't
inventory,
have to
bigger
decide
options.
up front. Yeah,
Okay.
No, I want 15-30. I want 15-30.
15,
that's
30.
fair. I think it's fair. I think it's a good, like, I think it's fine. It's just different. It's like it materially changes how the trading of potions works. I feel like because
Yeah.
Right.
if 11, if you use a swiftness, you're committed. You got to
You're
get
done.
that kill, and if you don't have any like healing or mana or anything.
So-
And I like that aspect, but I could also see it going both ways. Where like you can get a lot of healing and mana, or you can get a swiftness and some. Like I
Right.
get it. I get it.
So it is only
I'll-
one swiftness. It wouldn't be two, right? Like so swiftness is
No.
8.
Yeah, you
Either
or
way,
need
this is
18.
9, bro. So if you do that, you got one light potion. You don't get a heal. You don't get a mana.
Yep.
You got a blind, or you got a anti-poison.
Right.
So on the other end, you would have 6, right? You have 2 options for potions or some blinds, some poisons. I mean, that opens up the
Right.
door for some cool gameplay. I
think both are good.
think both are good in their own setting, like you said. But I'm kind of leaning towards the 15-30 potentially for JCL just to open up the door for matching swiftness. I mean, having a DPS with swiftness and then your other 2 heroes are kind of lagging behind. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
It creates more action, I think, faster. But we got our teams here in front of us. The Jewel Pot is rising as we speak, boys. T Heat, the host, against Sticks Intern. Some legendary teams here. I'm gonna let you guys walk through your squads if you want. T Heat, you want to start with this archer?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, and this archer is one of my favorite cards. It's not that special, nothing crazy about it, but it is a alpha for mana. So hopefully, if the fight does go long, I can use that to my advantage. We got good
209 is
HP.
pretty solid, dude.
Yeah, we got good HP. So, and we got it stacked with Foresight. We got the Feather Duster for the eval boost, and we actually not pictured because it's somehow busted, but I actually got evasion pants on there too. So,
Ooh.
Oh,
so take some shots at him. Let's see if I can do some dancing back there, back line.
Let's see what you
So-
can do.
nice.
Evasion
Then I got the-
pants. It doesn't
Right.
let me look
It's
at
bugged out. It
those.
never shows them, but they're on there, man.
Yeah.
So I hope I get the effect.
Then we roll to a
Oh
priest.
no! The
priest in
reason it's
middle.
not bugged out. You have the mask visi on. That's your accessory slot, so it's not displaying your accessory slot armor. That's why.
I'm gonna take that off then, man. I want to see those pants.
Yeah, I totally get it. Skiller has this like we want to be able to see the pants
Mhm.
when they're not covered by the accessory,
Right.
but apparently that would be like
I
magic.
didn't- I'm glad you said that because I was always like, why do the pants not show up on this guy?
I think
Yeah,
people have
yeah.
talked
I know,
about
I
it
know. Hey,
before.
learn something every day.
But I wonder if we can get a Visi that, allows you to do that, allows you to see it even with armor over top. I mean, I don't know if that's possible, but I'd pay for it, I think, for certain
Yeah.
heroes. Priest in the middle there, a little rare.
Priest, we're rocking the another set of pants here. These are the speed boosts, man. So this is a pretty fast priest, and we're gonna come out quick. And I don't know. I probably won't get first strike because you have that archer that's crazy agi. We'll see. But 8.5% is not a light speed boost. That's pretty solid. So we'll see if I can. We'll see if I can eke that out. And then front line, we're going with the warrior. We're going with the charged mass and the axe, and we're just trying to deal a lot of damage. So we'll see what we can do there.
I like it. You got some leadership on the priest, so pretty good comp. You're going 18, 19, 20 from the front to the back. Sticks intern 18, 17, 20. So he's giving you a little handicap here. He said, I
Yeah.
don't care. He said, send that jewel to the sponsorship pot, and I'm gonna take the W. He's coming in with the archer. Damn, I didn't know he had the triple archer comp. It is a little sustained
The
comp versus
Skiller.
triple
Shout out to
archer.
Skiller.
Skiller
Yeah,
strat.
this is the Skiller strat special, right?
Talk
so
about
I'm
it, brother.
actually I've got a 59 luck on this level 17 legendary archer.
That hits
And-
hard.
Damn.
Yeah, and you know what spell she's going to be casting first turn. And my mythic is a bit more well-rounded, but still sitting at 45 luck, 47 dex, and also level 17. I think they're both 7. Oh no, my one archer's 18. Sorry. So yeah, the 18 one is the 59 leggy, and then the 17 is pretty good, with just below 50 on luck and dex. You've got a major health advantage. I won't deny that. That is where my team is weak. But we'll see. We'll see how it comes through. Miles here, you know him. He's my Agi archer. He's there to guarantee me first turn, and that's the whole reason I built him that way.
Let's
So-
see about that.
Let's
Because I don't know, like, because they just nerfed Agi, and the speed boost didn't really get nerfed, right? So like, can
Yeah,
my
we'll
30
see.
can my 30 with 8.4% boost beat a 57?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know.
We're about to
What-
find
what's
out,
eight-
T. We're about to find out.
8% of 30 is less than 10% of 30.
I'm not that big of a rain man. I have no idea, but there's one way
Well,
to
I'm
know.
just saying, like 3 more Agi. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to cover the gap. I don't know if the diminishing returns.
But I'm
are
just
that
saying, does
hard.
the math? How's the math work? Because is it a boost on? It's a boost on speed.
Oh, you're
not
right.
boost on height.
Right. You're right. Okay, it's a good
Right.
point. It's a good
The
point.
math somehow. That's all we got to know. Trade
Ah.
over under 0.5 explosions in this match. Trade or excuse me, Sticks intern has one, but does it get played with this rush comp?
I think as a desperation move, maybe
Late game, maybe?
towards the later part of the game, but I don't see that coming out as the move. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. They will be getting into battle here in a second. I mean, if you boys are ready, we can.
I've entered, but
there's
I'm
any-
letting
Alright.
the shot clock run down on this first one.
Okay. Wait, does that mean that I had the first turn? No.
No. It's just I
You had
wasn't
the first
sure
turn.
if he
Yeah.
was ready. Yeah.
I'm,
Once
I'm
we're-
entering now, but I'll wait till I don't know. Are you gonna try to display this, or you want me to share screen?
I got it. I was just waiting until we were ready. It should
Okay.
pull up just fine. It should be live.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
we're
in
we're
there.
going.
We're going. If you guys want to enforce it, you can. But we
I
may
took
be
the
talking.
turkey
Yeah,
because I
see,
don't.
you
I didn't
got-
want to risk it. I didn't
That's
wanna
up
risk
to you
You got a
guys.
2-tick advantage there on that. So
it. Yeah.
Okay.
congratulations.
50 is a lot. I think
Yeah.
the diminishing returns start kicking in after like 52 around at 50. I mean, at level 20ish. That's like I think what they mentioned in chat during one of the test weekends. But that was about speed specifically.
All right.
I
Well,
love
let's
it.
get it popping.
Hunter's mark
Let's
to
get
kick it
poppin'.
off. You guys do your thing. Trade. What are we thinking here, bro? Did you put a vote down? I wanted to ask before game. Did you put a vote down, Trade?
I did put a vote down. I had a vote on yours, and Sticks did confirm that you can, cancel that one and go to the next. So I did put one down for this one, and I've seen, one thing I do want to mention is the change of the voting as you see it go through. Even on mine, I was a heavy underdog. Now the influence is on me. Like, what's going on?
You're welcome,
Nice.
Trade. I put 100K on you.
That's a Mr. $1 Million influence.
Gen Zero.
But no, it's been interesting.
I love it. I did put a little bit of influence on my brother T the jeweler. No disrespect to Sticks intern.
I was a
but-
bit heavy underdog, so that's just a smart money play.
Yeah, the smart money play.
Yeah.
Big barrage coming out. Big crit. That's the luck archer.
Ooh, I just stayed alive. Oh, my God.
Oh, double barrage. But
No, I'm fucked.
you do have something coming, and here is another archer potentially ready to take out the priest
Oh,
already.
I don't know. It's
So-
probably a dumb move, but I let it happen.
Saves it.
I'm gonna tell you right now that was not a dumb move because what you talked about before the fight was key. You know what I don't have right now?
Any
Yep.
healing potions. That's right. And you're gonna
Right.
get that dot. That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot that you'd use that.
I'm
swiftness,
done.
you're
I
right.
can't save. I can't save my
Yeah.
priest.
We did miss
Yeah.
it. He did swiftness
That,
potion.
see,
so
and that's
like
the
we
trade-off,
said,
bro. That's the trade-off.
2 stone.
Well, you're getting
That's all
this
you
trade.
got.
It looks like.
I am. I'm gonna get you right here.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting one of mine for
Might
it.
be able to trade.
But like, I can't heal myself now.
The
So
priest is
that's-
gone. No heals left. He's kind of got the inventory advantage on you because the early swiftness potion.
Right.
I don't hate the
mean,
move, but that's what you.
It's
kinda,
it's like an all risk, all
Right.
reward move.
So
Like,
there's
Yeah.
the trade, but the warrior is hurting. What can he do?
Right.
I mean, it looks like you have a base heal potentially.
I do have this right here.
Okay, I couldn't. Nice. I didn't look into that too much. Nice. That's a good. I like heal. I think heal is underrated.
It is.
Actually,
It's
heal
really
is
good.
Super
Really good.
underrated. Yeah.
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 Poison Blade Explosion Trade. You're looking like you're a good betting man here. SI's influence though, so a bet can't be
That
played
hurts though,
here.
because I was counting on getting that heal. I was gonna go right into a holy circle and heal everybody up. Man.
Right, right.
So the
And so
fact
here-
I didn't get a single heal. I got nothing off with my priest other than I used a swiftness potion.
Yeah. Wow. When you put it that way, jeez.
Right. Right. Shit. I gotta stick with this strategy. What do I want to do?
He is getting extra moves in T Heat with this warrior, obviously with the
Mhm.
swiftness, but
But I'm about to go down, bro.
but
It's over.
200
I don't have
HP
enough.
left. Hunter's marker.
But I can't
Hunter's
heal.
mark is
Like
out.
that's my. It was an all risk, all reward move, and it did not work out this time. I got
Oh
you.
man, that speed was a lot though. It was more. It moved you. Sorry to interrupt. It moved you
Yeah.
further than I expected.
The speed on top of the swiftness is really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
1 HP and no heals around. Hunter's mark is still
It is.
there.
And
Unless
2 of them, so even if he gets a cleanse,
Done.
it still hits
Done.
through.
Oh, and I missed.
And
It's
he
done. Good- GG.
G
Got me again, bro. Throwing up
sticks in turn. There goes the hard
That's why
Shout
no one
out
bet
to
on me.
Skiller.
side.
Shout out to Skiller in the chat.
Skiller's triple
I
archer
just-
comp here prevails.
That priest has no HP. It's a little.
Yeah, the barrage. I was confident would do work on your priest. That was one.
I got
thing
another
noticed.
priest that's like 800 HP, but not as fast. So I maybe should switch out to that.
See, I feel that exact same pain though with Miles here. Like he's only got 762 health, and my other legendary archer that has Giant Slayer that's stuck is has 900 something. I'm like, damn, the difference in using these two is so massive, but he's so much faster.
Right. dude.
Right. Speed, man. It's all about that speed.
There it is.
I think so. I like it.
So
Good
GG.
Good
match
game.
GG.
1 in the books to sticks in turn.
And that was quick, bro. We got that fight in 5 minutes.
That was quick, bro.
I mean, that's the rush
that was-
comp. That's
that's
the
the
rush
rush.
comp.
Right.
I was either gonna beat you fast or I was gonna die real quick after.
Right. Whenever we were fighting on Thursday, me and Mega, the first fight, Skiller was like, I put the over-under on turns at 120. I was like, bro, we are not making 120. Like, I mean, he didn't know that I was going to come out with the rush. It was 30 turns.
That's the way to play it.
Yeah,
think.
and that's the beauty of some of these options for the setup. You know, when I initially went in for my first 2 bouts, it was 60 seconds because I was like, okay, I gotta be able to see what's going on. And then it shrunk to 45, and I'm like, okay, the sweet spot could be 30, but for mine and Justice bout, set it at 45, just to have some room to breathe there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you know, Just likes to think about it, so it's being polite. I respect it.
Definitely makes
Yeah, for
sense. I'm gonna
sure.
put my vote in. Now your votes are cleared, like we were talking about before trade. Now you have, right now, you can only vote on 1 bout at a time. I think again,
Yeah.
they're gonna make that more than 1. But
Nice.
so I'm
So
ready
before
to switch.
my bout, I'm gonna go vote on. Let's see, yours coming up.
Do I have
This is
50K
exactly what I did to
one
you, or Trade. I was like, you're right after me. Let's take care of that now.
So levels wise, we have Priest Pirate level 19 from Trade, Knight Warrior level 17, and Archer Pirate level 17. Just is rocking a pretty fun comp. Warrior level 17, Seer level 17, and Warrior level 19. So double Warrior with the Seer.
I'm a fan.
I like it.
Yeah,
Switching it up.
low key, I've grown from like loving the priest to loving the seers, in terms of their not only their healing abilities, but with the proper combination, even the attack can keep up with the priest. So
Hey, while we're talking about those
I'll-
dudes, SI, how did you get that 800 HPs here? Like, what?
Luck, dude. Just straight up luck. It was a mythic that I summoned in Serendale 1.0 off of just a random portal. I may have had a lesser chaos stone on it, but I don't even think I did. And I just
Really?
stacked Vit for like the first 9 levels because of that ancient ADFK blog that talked
Yeah.
about Vit.
Yeah.
And like when he was 12 to 17, I was like, oh, this hero is so shitty. He doesn't have enough whiz. He doesn't have enough intellect. He like can't do anything. But that all kind of balanced out. And now I got this 860 HP Seer, which is pretty, like, it feels really strong.
Yeah, that was crazy. We fought yesterday. No stream or nothing, just a lunchtime special
Yeah.
for us over there. And I was not ready for the 800 HP Seer as the front tanker, man.
Well, with the Artificer and then the Sanctuary, it gets to just over 1,000 HP, which is like, that ain't bad.
Right.
Solid, bro.
Mhm.
Seer slept on. When he told me about your 800 HP Seer, I asked the same exact question. Like, how? Like, bro, that's pretty elite. RNG.
Damn. Helen Will says they have a 946 HP one. Level 20.
I believe it.
I
believe it.
Yeah, it's not that crazy to do, honestly. Like I have a seer level 14 now that's like 700 and change.
Okay.
Just just using the vigor stone. But I've also noticed, the value of endurance, right? So seer for me, this is the best type of seer. And I fall in love with the seer. If you can have heal and speed with foresight on the seer,
Yeah.
that can get dangerous with decent agility, endurance, as well. So yeah, I think the seers are super slept on.
I think having heal, as you mentioned, on a seer is especially banging because it's like the one thing they don't really have in their tree or their discipline trees is like just a point and click, do a little
Straight
bit
up,
of healing.
a straight up
And
heal.
when you just add that to the kit, it just becomes so much stronger. You can like get through that one spot where you really need it in a game and take advantage of all the other benefits.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just doing some background tweeting here. What's good, Beef? Good to see you. Big shout out to everyone in the chat here. Hell on Wheels, Ren Pen, Franz, Code Green. A lot of people were having some good times with that battle of yours.
It was good. I gotta read the chat.
Oh, yeah. They knew. I mean, that's the best thing about those rush comps, though. Is like it's like excitement for the people. It's quick. It's like a first round knockout title fight. Let's go. It's what everyone wants to see.
Right on, dude.
No, you're spot on. I can't wait till like it is a title and you got someone up there just drops a barrage first turn and all 6 arrows just zero in on one hero and destroy it.
Balls to the wall combat, baby. I love it.
Yeah, no doubt. This has been a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I love it. I love every part of the PvP so far. The team has been killing it. I do have a rant to get into a little bit anti this, but I gotta make sure I think first.
I think you should definitely get into that rant. What I'll say ahead, what I'll say ahead of that is, again, for mine, we're gonna be doing a live. So right after your rant, Mega, if you can show the
I got you, bro.
if you can show where the live is and we can test it out. If it doesn't work out, then I'll share my screen or whatever.
You can screen share in the background and I'll pull it up and we can test it while he's ranting.
Okay, dope.
Nice.
But Steve, what is going on, bro?
There's been some chatter. It hasn't all been great. And today there really was some shit popping off. Pardon my French here, but we're all adults, I think. But, today really one of the biggest things, and the thing that I want to talk about today, is really onboarding new people, because we saw it today. It was in the general chat of DFK, and then it bled over into the general chat of Jewelers, and I don't know, maybe even other guilds. I'm not sure. There's a couple people. One guy was sliding into my DMs, like asking me questions and stuff. Like, new people are coming in now. We have PvP out, and we're seeing it actually, and it's great. It's what we want. We want new people in because we know we need them to have mass success. You can't have mass success if you don't have mass. But you can't have mass if people don't know what they're doing. And there was people straight up today that did not know what they were doing. We had one guy that came in, I don't know exactly when, I would imagine a couple days ago, but he was given some advice to get into the gardens, and the LP is the first thing. He put in, I don't know, a couple $100, dropped like $600 on some power surge here. Like, dude, these pets he bought were crazy. And then was realizing he was getting like 25 cents a day off of the small little LP stake, and was like, well, this is stupid. I'm going to sell all this stuff and get out of here. And just like, spend a couple of days in the ecosystem, and immediately was turned off by it because got some bad advice, didn't really know what he was doing, just felt a little confused the whole time, and was really asking a lot of questions. And then, like I said, there was another guy DMing me where he got in, bought 3 heroes, was trying to, play hunts, had level 10s, but didn't realize you had to get equipment now. And he was entering these hunts with level 1 equipment, automatically losing. He told me he lost 14 hunts in a row. Was like, what am I doing wrong here? Can you help me out? I was like, bro, you got to get equipment. Literally, Megan and I both sent this guy gold. Like, not a ton, but we sent him gold to start buying his own equipment, because we were just like, look, man, this is what you got to do. He's like, I'm out of funds. I already spent it all. Like, all right, here's a little bit, man. Go get you some. Hopefully you can get a win. Please don't leave the community. Like,
Yeah. I hear everything you're saying because it is tough. This game is not simple as far as, you know, jumping yet, I should say, because I think we can get there eventually with a few certain additions or just gameplay features overall. But it's not simple. It's pretty elaborate.
and that's part of the beauty of it.
Yeah,
But at the
that is
same
part of the
time,
beauty of it.
if we can't make it where people can come in and like understand what they need to do basic things within the game, like you don't realize that you need this equipment to hunt because it's not obvious to you, and there's just so much shit going on because you got to have 15 different NFTs to get into hunt now. Like, I'm just saying, it's got to be a little easier.
Yeah, for sure. Anything
But
to
yeah,
add?
one way that they could make the equipment experience much better is on the hero cards, right? Say you're looking at a card and you click on the equipment slot, right? Like, put the gold shop right fucking there. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, I want to get a bow, boom, click, done. I want to get a armor, boom, click, done. That's one thing I think would be really helpful for a flow wise, because right now it's like I go to the tavern, I want to do some fighting against these monsters. All right, now I got to go somewhere else. Where's that at? So then it's like inviting you to go to all of this long list of other places to figure out that you got to go to the marketplace. So this thing tucked right underneath your jewel balance
Right.
to get
Right.
your. And so I think just make that flow easy is another thing. And I think honestly, as a community, this is where I think I've been doing a poor job, and I think as a community we could improve is written content that people can just read as to like a 1 page, 2 page thing, as opposed to like, here's this 2-hour video, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Either short content or written guides are huge. And some people have done it. Some people do a great job at it within the community. But it is kind of niche because they don't even know what to do. So do they know what to look up as in terms of YouTube videos or short content? Because you jump in and there really isn't a ton that is hit right at you. We don't have a movable character, which in a lot of games is where you get that initial tutorial. You get that, okay, this is where you need to go. If there's a certain spot for buying equipment, like you're saying, Sticks, it's not hidden to you. It's known because it's within the first tutorial. Trade, anything that sticks out to you as far as tutorials or onboarding overall, the experience?
New player experience.
New player experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's, you know, the barrier to entry has been slowly been figured out between, you know, holiday and some other things that have been implemented. But, you know, even in relation to Final Fantasy, for me as a kid who never played games, it was always hard for me to break into it when I was younger, even though I knew like half my friends were into it, right? And so it took me getting to the latter part of my life to just say, hey, I have the time and resources to venture into that. And it just so happened to have crypto and investments attached to it. So, you know, when you have ecosystems like this that have such a high complexity and, you know, can be also isolated as niche, entities. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to come in as a new player, but that's why certain things like guilds, that's why certain things like Discord, that's why certain things like having a super strong community over a long period of time, that's why these things, when people come to a realization that, oh shit, this thing is not going anywhere and there's a strong base, that's what allows us to be ready for those new players, whether if in a 365-day span it's 50 people or in a 365-day span it's 10,000 people.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's here.
I mean, I think you're right, but I think an important thing about DeFi Kingdoms to remember, and it's tough for a lot of us because we've been in the community, we've been playing this game for a year, 2 years, 3 years maybe, you know, like, so when you've been around it for so long and, you know, you stay up to date, you start knowing things real easy. But you got to think of yourself in a state where maybe you do know crypto and DeFi and how to navigate bridges and those kind of things, which can still be a struggle for a lot of people that are still kind of, you know, techie and this or that. But let's just say that you have a good understanding of that, and that's not your struggle. You're still coming in the game and you really like don't know, like, where am I going for what? You know, like, what can I do in the marketplace? What can I do in the tavern? And I know that we do have the in-game tutorials that walk you through that. And honestly, I haven't read them that closely. They seem very heavy. Like, and when they came out, I already knew what I was doing. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to read this. Like, I already know.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and was like, that's a lot of text, man. But I'm just saying, we kind of saw a little bit of this today where, and it is great. Like, the community is great. There was great jewelers. I mean, Germ, Chun-Li, like there's great jewelers that were helping, and other, you know, I saw some Team Goose. I'm sure their Mythic Squad was out there repping. Like, there's people out there helping. But then, I mean, first off, does it really, like, does that really need to come down to the players of the game? Like, shouldn't the game be able to explain itself in a way that it can, you know, handle that itself?
That's what it looks like. Chat's
Counterpoint on should it come down to the players in the game? I mean, to some extent, I think maybe yes, because the idea here behind crypto is like you can get a game like this built without having a fucking 100 million equity partner owner who actually makes all the decisions. And
Sure.
yeah, that comes at a cost, and part of that is maybe the community does have to take on some more responsibility. Just a counterpoint, not necessarily something I agree
you know
with.
what? No, and you're right, and I don't hate that. That's a great counterpoint. Thank you for that. And you know what? Today, me and Mega were the marketing budget, sending a dude fucking gold to buy to help him give an incentive to stay on board. Like,
Yeah,
you
I get
know?
it.
So
Those
And-
things
and
are
I'm-
helpful though, because like one of the biggest things of welcoming and allowing for a good experience is, you know, our community. And when they come in that Discord, I will say, I'm watching on the outside. I'm not always helping every single person because other people do it, but it is good to see that, you know, a lot of our community does jump to help if there's somebody in there with questions, like we did today, T, like you're saying. But yes, I think both things can be true. First off, I think there's a lot of things I've even said that I would do as far as tutorial goes, and I haven't done them, to make little guides, to make little this and that, to guide people through. Because truly, there's a few paths you could go, but could we break it down that way? You know, I'm just talking because we got 8 minutes again before Trade Room and Just's match, but could we make it to where, okay, we know people are coming in for a few things. Are you going to just quest and automate your heroes? Are you want to be active in your play style, or do you want to be passive? You can kind of even divvy it up into two ways there.
Right.
Passively, probably divvied up into, do you want to just stick to LPs, or do you want to quest these heroes and get ready for crafting, like the Koopa, the crafting master? Active players, do you want to just hunt? Do you not really care about being the best of the best? Or do you want to get ready now for PvP? We kind of have these lanes that we could help the team in terms of that. I don't think it should all be on the community. I do think the team could make more steps as well. I'm with both of you guys in regards to that, or both points, I should say, because SI, like you said, you're not saying that's the only point, but just adding a counter argument. But yeah, dude, I think both things can be true, and both parties can help a lot. The DFK team with those tutorials, okay, it is a block of text, but some people like that. Some people don't mind to read through and learn that way to get in the game. But
yeah, but I mean, to your point, like, and this is just an inherent, I don't want to say flaw, but an inherent problem, I guess, with the way that they have it set up, where you don't have an on-screen character to move around. Normally, those, tutorials and games are broken down into like a little bit smaller pieces to read, where it gives you like 2 or 3 lines at a time, and then you click next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like 3 paragraphs that you got to like immediately look through and be like, what am I? It just feels overwhelming when you look at it.
That is a strong point.
yeah,
Thank you.
it's hard. It's hard to say, because one of the greatest strengths about the game is its depth. But
Right.
also one of the hardest parts about bringing new people in is the fact that we have so much stuff.
Right.
Somebody, I think it was Just even mentioned, like, discontinue the gardens, relic of the past. It is kind of the DeFi aspect, though, for the liquidity pools to have the items. One of the cool things about DeFi Kingdoms is that everything is tokenized and we have that liquidity. But, does it overwhelm people to have? Here we have 3 areas. We have a few. But in Crystal
Right.
Vale, bro, you have a ton of different things, and you literally get overwhelmed from the jump if you don't know already where you're going.
Right. Trey, did you spill something?
Yeah, is your keyboard safe?
I missed it.
His microphone's fucked.
Microphone.
He's toast, bro. We can't hear you right now.
No.
Oh wait, I said.
Oh, there we go. He's
back.
back.
I
All
said
right.
no. The keyboard is upside down right now. Definitely, microphone's okay. But, no, something weird happened where my MetaMask just freaking signed out and wants me to import my phrases. So I'm gonna switch over to my laptop. But it shouldn't be an issue if the live is going to be up and working.
Perfect.
Right.
Make it weird.
No, hey man, you got 5 minutes to a big fight here with a big time opponent, and so you focus in, man.
You get ready,
we'll
bro.
continue. We'll continue to rant. Or,
Yeah, hold it down. I'm gonna recoup right now.
Yeah, bro. You just take your time. 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
That's too funny. No, man. It's back to the conversation at hand, and exactly what you're saying over here, man. Chat was popping off a little bit about it, and you know, it seems like we got a lot of support from some people that've been here for some long time about more written things, and again, we can help with that, but also, you know, don't give people paragraphs, right, friends? Thank you.
Hey, good call though, friend. Who was it? No, Germ, who called out
Germ.
the wiki. The wiki is a great touch. The wiki is a great source to organize that information.
Yeah.
I know we had the docs before, but the wiki, you know, it's another step, another source where people can find information. So,
And like low key, gamers go to the game wikis all the time, so that's like a familiar activity. I don't know if that logic works on the crypto market, but I mean,
Right.
I know that for me, WoW Wiki and all the other shit, it's
Right.
like, oh, I see a link from there. I'm
Stardew
like, okay,
Valley
yeah.
Wiki. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's Stardew Valley Wiki. Oh my god,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
like, so it translates there. I think that's good. I think that's a great start. I haven't even been on it yet, but maybe the team, maybe the community itself, when the team, big shout out to the gold that's been transferred. I can't seem to see the name. Oh, he says,
noobs.
type 1 for Mega for voting, type 2 for Zion for voting. But we got a match before that, so why don't we type 1 for trade, type 2 for just? Who are you guys pulling for in the chat, baby? Who you guys pulling?
Well, I really want Trade Room to take the upset here. So I voted for him. I put my influence on the line. That said, I love Just's composition. I run Warrior, Seer, Warrior a lot in the hunts, so I know that it's actually like pretty tanky, and like you can kind of sustain for a pretty long time. I imagine that's what his strategy is going to be, to kind of wear down trade, but maybe he surprises me with something different. I'd love that too. So that's what I think. What do you think, Heat?
That was an amazing breakdown. I think pretty much I have a ton of love, respect, and fear for Just Crypto.
Yes.
That dude has a ton of knowledge of the game and some beast heroes. We all know it. He's proved it in tournaments before. So I'm rooting for my guy Trade over here. You know, jeweler, I got to support him. I love Trade. Definitely my guy. I'm scared for him,
Look at this
to be honest.
skin advantage, though. What the
Oh.
fuck is on my screen right now, bro?
That's the silly axolotl skin with the suit.
Oh,
yeah.
my god, with the suit.
Just
I
this,
saw one that looked hilarious, bro. It was the seer just like that with the wand, and it was the bloater suit, so it was kind of fat looking, and
Oh,
it had
yeah.
the Chargers mask on the head, and it looked like it was eating the chicken, and it was cracking me up. I was dying.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh
good
my
use of the fat suit.
This
with
is
the
solid
chicken
too,
wing,
though.
bro. This is solid. What's
Yeah.
good, Darth? Good to see you. This is epic. I mean,
It's a
this
dope
is-
suit for the Seer for sure.
This is the playfulness that DeFi Kingdoms brings. It's greater insight stone. Like, it's not just some scrub hero looking good with the skin.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fully loaded. Let's take a look at Trade Squad before this game kicks off. PJ Priest with the birthday cake, giving love to some old history here in the DeFi Kingdoms state. What else we got? Priest Pirate, Knight Warrior. This thing's a fucking beast. 49 strength.
Yeah, so I'm going in with this squad, you know, and it's interesting having to set up multiple bouts because I have another bout at 12 a.m.
Mm.
But you
All
know,
night,
you
baby.
kind of have to consider: do I throw out like my best squad, or do I just try to diversify between my two squads? And honestly, even though I'm coming in here as an underdog, I'm feeling pretty good about that next one that I'm going to as well, and it's starting to pick up in
I like
terms
it.
of sponsors. But yeah, one with the Priest, you know, the PJ, a lot of conversation about, you know, okay, now we have PvP out, now the Metis thing is set. Hey, when do LAN tournaments start, right? And RPG is going to be a part of it. So wanted to throw this one out there. These 2 knights came from 2 commons that I smashed together. That was pretty neat. Good time to test it out, when there's value on the line. And then
No
this
better
archer,
time than
no
now.
special. Yeah, no better time than now. And the archer, no special, no advanced traits. However, it does bang. And I did go in with the atonement strategy on this one as well. So we're gonna see.
I know, Trade. You built some monsters, man. I've seen you cooking, so I know you got your own monsters to work with. This is gonna be a good bout. I'm excited, man.
Yeah,
I like
I like the menacing touch. Go on, Trade. I'm sorry.
No problem. Look, we're try the live.
Oh yeah, did you pull it up? Because I
prompts?
can pull your screen up whenever you share it.
I did not pull it up because, like I said, just as luck would have me, my MetaMask just freaked out and wants me to sign in from scratch.
Oh, you just want me to pull up the screen? You're saying, like, I can do that.
Yeah. Pull
Yeah, I
up.
got you.
We said we are gonna test out the live feature.
The live,
hopefully
link.
It works.
This
Yeah,
is
live
on the
link.
last one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do it
Yeah.
in game, or like Trade saying, you can get the link.
Oh, I
About
see what you're
the-
saying.
Do you want to send it over, Trade, when you get it? Because I can't
Yeah, I
get it
gotcha.
myself, other than
No,
from
drop
you.
it in chat. Or
I mean,
something.
I can send it right now. I'm in watching the spectator. Link.
Oh, you
I don't
have
know.
it? Yeah,
It's
send
the
it.
same thing.
Hey,
I'll
Trade. I'm gonna
showcase
tell you
that
right
on
now. I'm
stream
reading
just for the
chat.
people.
Reading chat, and Skiller
What's that?
says tip to beat Just enforce the shot clock. So stay on. it, bro. Stay on it.
Well, just goes first, obviously, with his monster agility builds. But yeah, man, I'm in it to win it.
So like Trade's saying, you can actually grab the links here, and I'm pretty sure this stays constant, this formula, or at least the beginning part of it. So theoretically, this is match number 416. So if you queue up match 420 coming up,
Hey,
you can just edit it in there and go this way. So another way that you guys can pop into the battles. Good call on that, Trade. And this should be live. Give me 1 second to verify, and then you guys are good to go. Like Skiller said, bro, the only counter I think we recognize within Just's play is the shot clock. We'll see what goes on here. The table is set, boys. Let's fucking go.
Oh, he's leading off with his strategy he's talked about a few times. Just open up with an exhaust. If it hits, you're in a really good spot. If it doesn't, you're not really hurt by it. I like it. And look, there it hits. Wow, well done.
I love that. Puts you at a disadvantage already. The priest can't go, and he was strategic in where he put that. On the priest, it's pretty big. No barriers, nothing. Can
But
come out.
interesting though. I mean, the priest is coming up right at the end of this set of turns. It still looks like. So I don't know how impactful that was. You know, I'm just curious.
It took out his slowest guy. But I mean, doesn't that, if he's slowest, then doesn't that affect the longest?
Right, that's what I would think. So I thought he would be further back on the time bar or the speed bar, whatever. Yeah, time bar.
Interesting stuff. Interesting gameplay already, and we're just hopping in here again. Just on the right, capital K, number 2, which is Trade, the legendary Trade on the left. Exhausted early. Simple early game moves here. Got some strikes coming out from the Warriors and the Knights. Big shout out to the Jewel from Sir Worm. Much love to you, brother.
Hey, real quick, can you move the chat?
Yeah.
Like above Trade. Yeah. Switch it up a little bit.
All right, that whirlwind got a lot of damage on the priest, but not too much on the front two. I mean, you would think, oh no, but they just have a lot of health, it looks like. So it did get a couple hundred on both of them, 200 on each. Okay, that lines up with what I would expect from the Excalibur there.
All right,
Now, what does Trade do?
I'm loving the little naked axolotl in the back with the chicken wing. It's a good
It's
touch.
so funny looking.
So funny.
I haven't put the bodysuit on any of them yet. I have 6 of them. So excited about this.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten off to a good start. That exhaust is beautiful. I saw it and I'm like, what is he? Who's he gonna try to use it on? And I was more focused on my archer maybe, but devious to use it on the priest.
And that damn slow
And then-
is still ticking for 25 more ticks.
Yeah, which
To
is
me-
huge.
It's just overall strategy. If you can take out a priest first, that's the best thing to take out every time.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you take out a team's priest, they're probably done.
Definitely.
I like it. I think if you have priest, like a priest, a knight, and an archer, or it depends. If you have a warrior with Excalibur, this doesn't really apply. But if you got like a support and a tanky tank, taking out the damage is really effective because then how are they going to get you?
Right.
Still, it's the only time I'll really try to get the damage before the priest.
Right.
I've moved chat top right corner. I think it's fine. It shows like the last few chats, so it works perfectly, and we can see the shot clocks.
Yep.
All right, let's rock here. 45 seconds is a nice feel, I think, on the shot clock. Anywhere from 30 to 45 is okay. Anywhere above, 60 or 45, I guess, starts to feel too. Give him too much.
It's training mode, right?
Yeah.
Because you think about how many turns are in a game, right? If you have 30 turns that are a minute long, that's like 30 minutes.
Right. It's like fantasy football drafts. You're
Trade
like,
finally gets his heal out here, but
15
he's
seconds
slowed
pick.
like a motherfucker.
make your pick, bro. Make your pick.
Make your pick, bro.
I'm just kidding. Take your time, Trey. Take your time.
Oh, that's a big holy circle. Topping up his archer with that crit. I don't think it needed the crit. Wish he got it on the priest, but still really good, effective
Puts him
heals
back
there.
to somewhat of an even slate and gets the repeating shot back out. So good play from Trade to recover. It's gonna be a long match. We got menacing and leaderships coming out on Justice Squad. Menacing from Trade.
I
leadership
love
from
that.
some-
I love both of those.
Yeah, those are great trades. The more and more you're feeling like that's a top tier trade, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I love them both.
Sanctuary, so he blocks some stuff right back. 2 turns
And
for
we get that
Trade.
heal.
Man, I want to. We'll get into this after the fight, but I got some strategy questions I want to hit you with. SI.
I'm down.
Really, just one main one that I want your opinion on because I just can't make up my mind on it. So.
I'm into it. Ooh, okay, so Trade focusing the
Nice.
Seer with the archer. That was good damage right there, critting through the shield. And, it does look like he's going to keep being able to put pressure on even with that Sanctuary heal incoming.
I like it. That is the squishiest player on Justice Squad, as is the Priest for Trade. 700 HP, 707 to be exact on Justice Seer. 830 on Trade's Priest with the cake. The cake hat. We got Excaliburs at play here. We got Rolando masks.
Bro,
And
these
then
guys
damn
are
naked
fitted out, man. If you come to
really
play,
are.
we got to get you an Eggy shield though. Trade, bro. We got to get you on one of those.
An egg
100%.
shield.
What shield?
The
egg shield,
blocker?
egg blocker.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I've been itching for one of those and pants.
Yeah.
Here's the
Bro.
rapid.
You got
oh
itchy
my
pants?
God. 270 and 290 from the Excalibur rapid onslaught.
Might want to get that checked out, bro.
This is actually a big moment. Trade's taunted here, so he can't do the holy circle, which I think he would love to do. He's got it off cooldown.
Most definitely. Big taunt. Who did he taunt with? The Knight or the Warrior?
I think the warrior.
Oh wait, they're both warriors. Duh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's the middle
definitely-
warrior because he's got the unstoppable.
It's tricky now that the shield's the same because you used to be able to tell them by the shield.
Right? Yeah, totally. You got to look at that little tiny icon in the bottom left corner of their PFP.
How are you even seeing that? Like the screen on the Streamlabs is so small.
I have the link open on DeFi Kingdoms because I voted,
Bro,
so I'm
I'm
just
just-
spectating live.
I'm just testing my eyesight real hard here at like the most minuscule size screen.
No, I wouldn't be able to see it on that either.
All right, I got one good eye and it works real well.
Channel coming out. Is this a heal or a War Stone? I didn't look at his build. Could be a War Stone. I'll check.
I'll check the logs.
Okay. Thank you. Gladiator Strike.
It's a Warstone. He's targeting the priest, so he's trying to reach it. Maybe he has a whirlwind coming off cooldown soon.
Okay. Your priest is pretty healthy, but I mean,
Is he
back-to-back
still-
turns
is he
could get spicy.
He's still taunted.
Still taunted.
Damn, he's taunted. You could get the
Still
poison
taunted.
blade off.
Poison him.
I like
I
that. move.
can't. I'm taunted.
Oh,
and
he's-
he has
oh,
a
he-
barrier on
Oh.
that warrior.
Well, it would break the
Oh,
barrier, but he
right.
has unstoppable. Is the reason you don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
don't do it. Yep,
Oh,
sorry. Good call.
calls. Cannot be
Here comes the
affected.
stone. Oh, the flying axolotl.
Wow, what a play. 219 by the Axolotl chicken wing.
Nice. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad for
Cleanses
both
the
of them.
hunter's mark on the front warrior's start of his turn. Still has the bleed applied. Does he do the whirlwind? That's what I want to see. Does he do it?
360 he'd have to get through.
Here he comes. Okay, yep.
He does.
113 health
There you
left.
go. There you go.
Damn.
But
This is why Bro, this is why I've been hyping up Priest for so long, because you can heal all three once you get that move. You just got to get that move, man.
Much love to Code Green for the crystal there. Much love.
I do like it. I love the AoE heals. I think they're really strong. I think the priest is really, really strong. The only reason I don't play a priest every day is because my only mythic is level 10 right now. Just summoned her last month.
I was really bummed when you took my Priest out before I got a real move with it.
That's if I don't do that, I don't win the game.
I thought about throwing Nuff from the Warrior first move, just that way I could save the Priest, but then I was like, but I'm going for a rush. Like, that's not a rush move.
Good
I
retaliate
get
3
that.
turns in a row for trade, and he can heal up. This is huge.
Yeah.
He
This
hits the
is huge.
100's mark on all 3 of them.
Ooh, big hit, big hit. And he's got a big, big decision here. Does he go for that front heal? Big holy circle? No crits, but good health on all 3.
Take it.
What's he do with the warrior though? Or the knight, excuse me. Because he's got no health stones, or health files, it looks like, in his inventory left. So he can't drop a heal. I mean, it's kind of risky going into 3 of his turns in a row with 420 health. He's got a rapid onslaught on cooldown on the first one, but and for both. Okay, so maybe he'll be fine. I don't know. It's a tough call.
Trade, do you have potions? Because mine is bugging and I can't seem to see it.
Yeah, I do have potions. And I threw the speed on so I can get ahead.
I like that.
I like that
That
move.
chance to take me out.
The seer is getting rather low. Hunter's Mark is applied, so it's already taken.
Double.
But 400 HP, but so is the warrior out front for trade. I don't.
So he's got 2 more stacks of that Hunter's Mark, ticking for 61 each. So that's like 242, and he's got 411 health left. It's interesting. That's pretty low.
I love Hunter's Mark, man.
Blind out.
I was trying to quad Hunter's Mark you yesterday, and you triple bubbled me out of it.
Swap
Seer,
around.
baby.
For real, I was so dumb when I fought you yesterday because I was like, I'm gonna open with double Hunter's Mark and then I'm gonna do it again. And then the first move, all 3 of them didn't land because of the bubble, and I was like, oh my god, my strategy is so fucked.
I think bubbles are stupid strong. The fact that they prevent all incoming status effects like that, if you're not breaking it, it's kind of crazy.
Right, it really is.
Even just getting a little bubble like that Seer Artificer, it adds so much value, even if you do something else. Yeah, kind of blows my mind. All right, just coming up towards the end of his clock here, thinking hard about it. 2, 1. Does trade enforce?
Enforce. Skiller told you.
He uses the heal on the
Gets
Seer,
the
gets it
heal.
off.
The active
Gets it
heal, right? That wasn't a potion.
Yeah, that was an active heal from the ability on his mid warrior. So that is now down. And
Looks
his
like-
front warrior's up.
Looks like
Still
Trade's
no
gonna be
rep.
able to recover though.
I think so. I think he did a good job. Did you move the knight to the middle? Was that you,
I
Trade?
certainly did.
Yeah, that was a really solid move. Really solid move. I missed it, but kudos to you for that one.
Here's the archer back up.
I was
Followed by
yapping
the
and Trade
priest.
was cooking.
Oh, big crit there, 289. Undoes a lot of that heal. Threat still on with the double Hunter's Mark too.
Big crit, bro. Archer's been an MVP
boom,
for
it
you here,
is.
Trade.
Double crit with the Holy Circle too. Whoa,
What is
so
your
he's
crit?
got
Priest, bro? I know you're building a crit priest. Is that your luck priest?
He doesn't have a crazy amount of luck. I believe he has 23 luck.
23.
That's pretty good for a priest.
That's not too bad, right?
Sanctuary comes out.
with the Artificer passive triggered at the start of the Seer's turn, so that's a pretty big bubble.
Yeah, it looks
300,
bad.
202? Yeah.
I would have loved
Right.
to see that crit that you got on those outsiders on the middle heal. It was
Yeah, totally.
unfortunate,
Absolutely.
but still nice to get the crits. This is intense, boys.
This is intense because Rapid Onslaught's now up for that Excalibur Warrior.
Breaks the shield.
So he could put some threat onto the Knight.
Here's Rolando Warrior. No Excalibur.
A stack of Hunter's Mark is gonna put the Seer just below 200 health. but beneath the barrier. So that barrier coming in clutch there with the timing on Artificer every 7 turns. Seer just passively generates a shield.
Right. So just, and it's not going to happen here, but theoretically, if that Hunter's Mark was enough to drop him to below to 0 HP, regardless of the bubble.
It would kill him.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good
Same
point.
thing would be true with like poison, right?
Or bleed, yeah.
Or bleed. Yeah.
Any damage over time effect like that just goes bypasses the bubble, and once their health bar is at 0, the bubble bar
Right.
doesn't matter anymore. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, all right, big decision time for trade here. Got the combo for rapid shot up, low on mana though. Does the rapid shot, probably gonna use a potion in between. Does
Ooh,
hit
hits
the
the front.
warriors heavily though. He did want that to hit the seer, I bet. But hey, that front warrior is kind of starting to look a little tasty himself,
Mhm.
or herself, I should say.
He has a little bit of a heal coming. That's why I love the seer.
That sanctuary heal is so powerful, and health
Right.
file dropping it on the back line, not worried about his front line.
So trade, you got 6 stone. Is that accurate left?
That is
That's what I
accurate.
see.
That is accurate.
I would love to see somewhere, somehow. I think it could be graphically, and I think it could be really cool. But I hope they, and I hope they allow us to see the opponent's stone, because that's the only person in the battle you can't know, unless
I kind of like it not knowing.
you kind of like it. But why give
I
the?
do like the skill element of keeping track of it, but I also understand the argument of like not wanting to make that a skill thing when not everyone knows to do it.
I just don't understand why one person would be able to get seen at just, you know what I mean? Just because they're the host, is it that big of
I
an
guess it should
advantage?
show maybe the balance that's left, but it definitely shouldn't show what potions they got.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Show the balance.
Yeah, the
The
balance would be
that's
great.
probably fine.
I think for spectators, yeah, Mega. I would love to be able to see both people as a spectator.
If you're a
Yeah.
spectator, I would want to see even what they have in there, so I can see what they
You're right.
possibly use.
But yeah, maybe it's
Right.
intentional.
That's super complex to do. Then whatever, nix that.
As far as like when you're the player itself, maybe that's intentional. Maybe they don't want you to be able to know.
Right.
Vigilant
Right.
comes out, no days.
All right, I think we have a big damage turn here with Rapid Onslaught up for his front warrior. Middle warrior doesn't have enough mana for it, I don't think.
3 heroes in a row for Just. The lowest of the low for trade is actually still the priest at full health, 831, even though the warriors, you know, chunked down a little bit.
Is this
833.
what is he channeling? Do we know? Is that a Warstone or is that a?
I'll
heal?
check.
Probably
I
a
have
war
to check.
stone.
Yeah. Actually, the lowest right now
It's
is
a
the Archer.
Warstone channeling, yeah. It's channeling
Warstone.
someone.
Channeling somewhere.
Hey, hit him on the shot clock. We're coming down to it.
It's coming.
Uh,
Hurry,
cool.
Just.
Skiller says, "Man, if Trade beats Just, does that make him a gamer now?"
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Another
Oh,
potion comes out.
Yep. So he's used a couple of those now. I think 3. I think he's used 2 on the spear and 1 now on the warrior. So that's it for the potions, except for the anti-blind or anti-poison. But yeah, trade does have the poison, so that could matter.
true.
Whirlwind coming in, hoping for big damage. No crits,
No
but
crits.
did get the triple slow.
Ooh. Pretty large.
But no shield for himself, so he also got slowed by 25%. Pretty big.
Trade's
Oh,
got to
so
make
if you
some.
have a shield on yourself, you don't get slowed, even though it's 90% chance to hit you.
Mm.
And you don't get poisoned if you're using the Berserker spore-coated blade.
Oh my god, that changed my game.
So Trade had to make
Yeah.
some economy choices. Definitely need those mana
Yeah.
potions out
Totally.
on the priest.
Wow.
Man, it's a tough call though. The archer is gonna be kind of wet noodling here if he has one more mana potion, but does he save that for the priest? Right? That's the question here. Woo! All right, we got Rolando. Rolando's thinking about it. Gruff goes for the taunt, so he can't get the heals out.
Gets it, I think.
He did.
Gets
Did get it.
Wow.
Big move.
It's big, but that's why I did 2 holy beacons just to make sure they're
Good
getting
call,
something.
though.
Yeah. The healing over time is going to be coming in every single time, and you're going to get both of them right here before he has any more turns. It's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful.
And you do
Powerful
have,
stuff here.
excuse me. You do have one more potion, mana or health. Do you have it available to you? Because it doesn't show me what you actually have.
Yeah, I do have it available to me.
Of each of
I
them?
do have some anti-poison, some blind. But I already dished out the blind, and let me look at what he has actually now. He has heal, leadership, so he's getting a little buff there. He has another heal, which I don't know if he's used.
He's used one at
and
least.
He's
of an
used
active
one.
heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about any crazy status effects because he's used exhaust and blind already. And I think I'll conserve my knight's mana for the time being, and give my archer some of this juice here.
Archer gets it, so looking for a little extra burst. But you're out now, and the priest is coming, low on mana as well. Poison
Mhm.
Blade is available.
It is available, but I'm taunted, so I don't want to use it yet.
And he's unstoppable as well, still. For 2 turns, so your taunt's going to be gone regardless by then. It's looking like it's going to be a battle down to the basic attacks, maybe. Last potion, maybe by just another mana vial. So he had more in store. And the seer gets it, excuse me.
I think that means he has used both of the trait heals.
Okay.
Because I think I just miscounted one of those as a healing potion. Sanctuary coming in. Oh man, this is kind of down to the wire here. I think both parties are kind of out of resources once this mana bar set is out. And so it's really just a matter of who can close this game out.
For sure. The most mana still, this archer has a good bit actually. A multi-shot comes out. This frontline Excalibur warrior still has a good bit of burst with abilities. I think it has whirlwind still. This is the whirlwind run, I believe.
The whirlwind's on amnesia for 1 turn, so we might see a rapid onslaught come in
Oh,
here.
yeah. Seer still has 114 as well. His trades priest has 54, so could potentially see a circle.
There it is. Big 327 to the archer. Big damage there. All right, all the slows coming off of all of trades guys. That's huge there. Rolando, he's pondering the orb. Swaps positions.
Okay.
Interesting. So just, I guess, trying to preserve that warrior.
Yeah, because at this point it's gonna just be a bunch of basic strikes.
Right.
Who are you taunted? Excuse me. Who are you taunted by, Trade?
By
Rolando.
that Rolando. So he's used it
Damn,
3 times now,
barrier.
man. 3 times now. Can't use the poison, man. I'm taunted.
You can use it when you're taunted. You just need to attack that guy.
He's
unless you
taunted
don't
by
want
the guy with the bubble, though.
Yeah, but he has the bubble on him.
But
Yeah,
if
but
it
it-
pops the
but
bubble,
your
it's still get
poison
him.
blade
It might
does
break the bubble though. It's only
Nah,
Four.
I don't wanna.
Bubbles Okay. Scared
wanna-
money
Nice.
don't make
Yeah.
Do your fight. We're sorry. Okay.
And he's used his rapid onslaught, so I think I should be okay.
Yeah, save the poison because it ramps
see
real
what
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
2 turns after this one for Just. Doesn't get all the way through that barrier yet. There's the Sanctuary heal. That's pretty large.
That was pretty big. Just is looking healthy over there. But now the taunt's dropped off.
Yep, we can
And
heal
he's
here
got-
soon.
Got 2 more amnesia turns on the gruff before you can cast it again. So
A close
Warstone
battle.
coming in.
Warstone coming.
That gruff amnesia makes way more sense for PvP versus hunts.
Yeah, totally. You see how oppressive it can be. If he had no cooldown, he could just chain taunt him with 1 hero. Be
Right.
wild.
Well, even like on hunts, I wish it was just like maybe 2 turns.
Yeah.
Like
It
4
does
is like-
suck when you miss one, and it's like, now I gotta wait forever.
Right.
All right, Knight doing his job, keeping that pressure up on the front warrior.
The Warstone Seer is sneaking ahead there if you look on the time
Mm-hmm. Just jumped ahead of the
Oh,
priest.
how did
Big
I
miss
miss
on
all
that
of that?
rapid shot. Big misses coming in for trade. Wow. Hits
Wow.
one of the 3 arrows into, and it was a
That's
block.
brutal. That's brutal.
And that was a block. Oh.
brutal.
Whirlwind. Oh no, and this Seer's coming in with the shot. Does he get the kill?
Where's the seer going on the archer?
What turn is this? How many turns do we go with no kills?
What a play.
This is turn 113. Got the
113
kill.
first
112.
kill.
It was 112. 112.
Wow.
Sorry, it was a dot.
What a
after that.
fight, though, man. What a
What a
fight.
fight, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Holy
Oh,
circle.
gets the archer. But
Big
can
archer
trade
hit there.
survive.
Timed
me
up
and
well
SI
from
showcase
Dust.
how quickly fights can be, and these two are showcasing how they can be marathons.
Indeed, and this one is a marathon. Rolando's been like, I've been working out for hours. Oh, that passive
Man.
barrier coming in. That is just a nail in the coffin right
Brutal.
there. That's
Brutal.
insane.
What's pretty cool, boys. So first match, obviously T Heat versus Sticks Intern, 5 minutes. A quick
Yeah.
one, a rush comp. This one, for time slot sake, fitting in a 100-turn game, fitting in nicely in a 30-minute time slot.
That's
Intern,
true.
you gotta like that. I know you like
I
that.
do. I like this. I do like that timing lining up like this. Because this feels like, as long as most games are going to go, right? If you had a 15-second shorter shot clock, like, it would be way faster even, because a lot of these turns have come down pretty close to the wire, at least within 15 seconds, I'd say.
Mhm.
And
Right.
so it's still not bad with that. So I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, you're right, Megan.
I agree. Good to see. Yeah, Ren says just came back like 12 times. This game, both of them for real had some life pulled back into them from these healers. I love the healer dynamic. I love the rush comp though too. I just like the PvP, bro.
Me too. I do like the dichotomy of like, what's it gonna be, and then
Right.
do you pick the balanced one?
I think it's funny. We both kind of had rush comps. You triple archers, definitely a rush comp automatically. And on paper, mine looked a little less rushy because you're like, okay, you got the priest, the warrior, archer, but no, I was playing at rush comp. So,
Right, and that's that axe.
right.
Right. That's not very defensive. I mean, not as defensive as the shield at least. So
No.
a little bit of
When
aggression there.
Axe and charge mass. I'm coming out
Yeah,
swinging.
yeah, absolutely. Big. Yeah, that Excalibur is nice.
Wow.
Oh, I know.
I
wish
like-
had one.
Oh, 165 attack at the high end. I would love that.
Do you ever feel, SI, I asked this specifically to you, when you're hunting and like you see, do you do Rabby or do you do MetaMask?
I do MetaMask, but I've done Rabby before. And when I see the spoiler, like,
The spoiler tells you, right? It tells you got
Yeah.
the NFT coming. Which one time I got rugged by it. It said I had 2 NFTs coming during the drop. Whenever it was like the holiday or the birthday drop, I was like, oh my god, I got 2, and then I got none, bro.
wait, it's giving you wrong data before?
Yeah, it's not always right. It's not always
Oh.
right. It's an estimate. But yeah,
Can
for
we
anyone
talk-
using Rabby, it's not always right.
Can we talk
But-
real
I
quick
don't know
about
that.
the quickness of a few of these changes? First off, like we saw earlier when those sponsors are up, it shows you live who's the top donor. I don't think that was there day
That
one.
was not.
They
that
added,
was
they
not.
snuck
Oh.
that in there. They also snuck in when you're on mobile,
Yes.
the
I
vote,
saw this.
the layout. I saw when you screenshotted and sent it to us, SI. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
It's so much better than the overlapping blocks.
On the fly, they're switching things, making things look clean. Like, bro, the dev
Oh,
team here.
oh,
And
oh,
there they
just
go.
making it look
He hangs
slick with
on
the
5
Warstone.
HP. He doesn't want to go down yet.
You're hanging on.
Trade.
Hang
This
on.
Take
was a
down
fuck.
Rolando.
This was a good battle, bro.
No, hey, I'm sorry. I never got my question for you, Sticks. So when you see, like, if you finish a hunt, do you ever feel like I'm getting a drop, and do you ever feel like you can like channel what that drop is? There's that.
I mean, I don't, because I'm generally an unlucky person, and every
Okay.
time I try to do that, it doesn't work. I have to be not expecting it at all, like doing it the most robotically, and that's when I get surprised
Okay.
by
okay.
by the gift. But I mean, I have friends who are like that, and I wish I was more like that. Honestly, I wish I was more in tune with it.
The last set of pants I got, I literally was like, I saw the NFT pop up on Rabby, and I was going to brush my teeth because it was like the last thing I was doing before going to bed. I was like, you know what? I bet that's pants. And I came back and it popped up, and I was like, oh. But I had like just the other week, I was like, oh my god, I think I just hit an Eggy sword. Like I just felt it, and then it was just like a feather duster. I was like, oh.
That's a manifestation from Mr.
Rugged.
T Heat here.
Manifesting is important though, IRL. I should do it more with my drops. I think that's a good reminder, T.
It is,
It's a
bro.
good reminder.
You got to put out that positive energy out there. Like,
Right.
This is it. I mean, even going into the hunt, like before it even starts, like I'm getting a drop.
Yeah, that's true.
1 minute before.
Ooh, I gotta get quick on this vote.
Yeah, you get in there real quick. The pot is increasing still. We're gonna give a quick
Oh
shout
no,
out.
it is. That's fire.
Get in there.
GG's to Just, good game. I was saying I've fallen in love with the Seer over the last 2 to 3 months, and this only validates it. So can't wait to get my 13s to 15s to 20.
Yes, sir. I know you got some monsters coming
Bro.
up the ranks, bro.
Trade, shout out to you for, man, you put a great fight up there, bro. That was a great fight. And
Yeah.
Just took it home. Congrats to him as well.
Yeah.
Dude.
The one thing I'm happy about is like going against somebody like Just, Mega, even UT and Sticks
Nah.
in turn. It's like the fact that like I can go in and read what you're trying to do.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, all right, I'm in the game. Now, apart from reading it, how can I outlast your strategies, but also learn from it? And it's fantastic that we can do that, at this moment in time.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. What is this? 14 million influence on this game?
14
Bro,
million influence.
when you got a big pot, man, people are piling in. It's fun.
It is
Me
fun.
versus Zion the Jeweler. Quick shout out to everyone who sponsored. Hitman Burt, Kong, Zion. Initially, this was just me and Zion throwing 100 at it. He challenged me for 100. We both threw it at the pot. We're ready to roll. Franz, Matty Pass, Ace Jr., One Man Army. I think this is the Dev Wallet, Destroyer, Trade. I think this is Emerson, Two Noobs, Salem, Sticks, and Dr. J. It's about to be hella fun. I think votes are closed, so we'll
I
rock
threw
in there.
10 at mine and it trades just for fun, but I was like, this pot's too rich, bro. I'm not doing that.
Oh, it
I have
didn't-
no
I did-
influence. I can't even vote. I spend all my influence on Germ, so I'm
It didn't show me the heroes, so I'll go through them real quick.
I
and hopefully
donated
not
enough
get
tonight,
enforced.
but oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god, let's
yeah.
get into it.
Priest,
Ooh.
Archer, Warrior versus Warrior, Archer, Priest. So same cops. All right.
Yeah, mirror matchup. Different weapons in the hands of these warriors, though. Could that be impactful? I do like how both of the priests are rocking the karate gi with the staff, but different heads. It looks like they're different monks in the same monastery or some shit. All right, big Hunter's Mark hits all three. We like to see that. On Mega's side, how does Zion respond? Ooh, I do like how he's got the armor, the lady armor on that front warrior. Shout out Dragonfly Tales if you're in the chat. I know you appreciate that. All right. Is that the longbow in that middle archer? Or am I freaking out? No, I'm freaking out. It's not.
Oh, you can't bring a longbow to PvP. Come on now.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
What are we talking about? That's a hunter's only item at this point.
Yeah, fair.
Zion said he was underdog till the last moment. Some votes swung his way, I guess.
It's at 50-50
Oh.
now. I love that. At 50-50, straight split. People saw an even matchup, man. This is good stuff right here.
All right, so Zion opting to open with the multi-shot on the priest, setting up for the rapid on the next turn, I assume, indicating his intent to focus down that healer.
I do see some people out here in the general chat, the DFK Discord, saying that Mega, if you lose again, man, they're finished. So people are no pressure, but you got a little reputation out here with the people, and I mean, I'm just saying, after I beat you last time, it left a little sour taste in other people's mouth.
Are you saying
People
he's
talk,
got
people
influence?
I'm saying he's got clout, bro. You got some influence too. I don't know how much he staked, but he definitely got clout.
No, yeah. Clout for real. I like that distinction. It's good.
No
it's
pressure,
good.
bro. You got him. Either way, Jeweler's winning this fight, so we love that.
Yeah, jewelers stay hot. That's what I heard.
Yes, sir. You heard correct. You heard correct. All right, what do we got going on here? I'm sorry, I'm bullshitting too much.
No, it was
What
good. It
is
was
going on?
long
I
time.
can't feed into this outside noise. It's all just.
I'm sorry,
noise.
dude. Unplug a bit, bro.
Well,
Just
look,
focusing on your hunt, on your fight.
Divide barrier, good stuff. We like to see it. Warrior's got some choices here. He does have the whirlwind, he does have the onslaught, and he's got the cleave with the onslaught, but he's got the exhaust too. Don't think he's going to use it yet, but maybe he'll surprise me. I love to see
opted
Grayson
to
use
the
that.
new strategy I've learned here tonight with the early exhaust. But
Ooh. Okay, does do the whirlwind though. Big whirlwind. That was big damage across the board.
In there.
Took down the barrier on the middle one and still got some damage in. And that priest in the back is looking chunked.
Oh wow. Wow.
And remember, he's still got the 3 hunters marks with 66 damage each, ticking on all of them, or 1 on each of them, I should say.
Is
Critical
that
aim
crazy
comes out.
Dex warrior that you just wore one with? Is that the 54 Dex? Oh, so he took his headphones out.
It's got 51 dex. It's 51,
51 dex.
44 strength. Yeah.
He might have turned.
He
his stuff
unplugged,
off.
bro. He
You
unplugged.
know, Mega's the type to do a double hunter's mark. So we'll see.
And
if he-
there it
if he
is.
does
You
that.
just dropped it
Oh,
like you
shit.
said there. And that's
Oh.
2 now. All 3 of them. He got all 6 down. That's really good. Big crit coming in on the rapid shot though. Hits the priest. Don't think he'll be able to follow up in time to get the kill, but maybe. I don't think so. Though I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. I think Mega's got something to get the priest in a good spot to deal with a repeating shot from Zion.
I'm hoping. I am
Oh,
trying.
Oh,
to
he
focus
can hear
a
us.
little.
I know. I was like, I feel bad commentating aggressively.
No, you guys are good, but I just
Aggressively.
might not talk as much.
I'm like, bro, just to let you know who I am. I'm the constant shit talker, like just behind you yapping. So
Ooh, uses the
Yeah.
swiftness heal to get that speed too. It gets him a little jump. I think. Yeah, he got him a leapfrog. Huge play there. Now he's getting an
What
extra
do you mean
10.
the swiftness hill?
It's the heal called swiftness.
yeah,
And it increases
Megan
his
knows what-
priest agi. And so he got a little
that-
leapfrog over Ryan, or Zion's heroes on the time bar
I
there, getting himself an
see.
extra turn here to get that heal in before the archer has a chance to use the repeating shot.
I see.
Pretty impressive, good play there.
you know, the jewelers, we've been onto the speed game a little bit. You know, there's a couple of us have been pushing speed for a while.
Yeah.
Mega was maybe not the quickest to it, but once he got that first PvP taste, he said, "Oh shit," and started cooking up some.
Yeah, I mean,
speed.
well, speaking of speed, Sticks, you know, while Mega, I think, looks to deliver another heal here
Yeah,
for his
prayer
priest.
healing.
How do you feel about the equipment drop and that dagger? I've been paying a lot of close attention to that dagger. Plus 15 speed on the level 10 one. I was a little flabbergasted by that when I saw it. What are your thoughts? on the equipment drop?
I hadn't seen that yet. I haven't really gone diving deep in the equipment shop yet. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of this guy who, when I see like, oh, my lower level hunt heroes just need some armor now. I went and bought a bunch of the level 6 gear for my level 10 guys because I don't like I can make it through without it. So I actually hadn't noticed the dagger, but that explains why someone ran 2 dagger warriors against me the other night. I was wondering why they did that.
2 dagger. You can double wield them?
No,
No,
2 warriors. 2
Oh,
warriors.
Oh, 2 warriors. Gotcha.
That'd be badass though.
that
Akimbo
would
daggers.
be badass. Yeah, just Call
It's
of
like
Duty style.
Call of Duty, yeah, with the Peter 90s or whatever it was.
Yeah, totally. Oh, all right. So I think Mega weathered that storm. I don't think he used the rapid onslaught or rapid repeating shot. Excuse me. So he's got to wait for the rapid shot cooldown before he can set that combo again on Zion's side. Meanwhile, Mega's archer has all his cooldowns available and his warrior as well. So he's in a really good spot to put some aggression down with Zion's middle archer at below 500 health.
And he's going for that speed, and now it looks like he's stacking it as well. So pretty aggressive speed tactic for the priest here.
Oh yeah.
First
Ooh,
time I'm seeing this kind of strategy.
Want those
even
pretty
spread.
speedy, man. Get their
I like fast priest. Shout out DFK Elite. He's been sending me screenshots of this legendary priest he's leveling up. 19 agility at level 5.
Dang,
Big holy circle
Wow.
comes in. Woo!
big heal.
That was. I think at least one of those was a crit. I'll check the logs on my end here.
Right back.
Yeah,
to
the
Yeah.
priest
0.
was a crit. Yeah,
Big.
almost 500 there. That's crazy.
And boom, 305 onto the priest. But Mega's here. He's got the combo for rapid onslaught. He also has whirlwind up. Many options. Tough to predict what he's going to do. Does the rapid onslaught. Big double crit. 500 damage almost between both of those.
Wow.
Boom, and the critical aim coming in. He's hoping to get this kill. He's going to get this kill. That's his
Come
plan.
on, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Goes for the repeating shot. Gets it. 280 with the block.
Oh,
The critical aim was
wow.
critical.
Wow.
Critical aim was
Wow.
critical. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so Mega taking a big advantage here, taking out that damage dealer, or the main one, I would say, in that
And
Archer.
looking healthy.
Can
Yeah.
Zion come back? I mean, it's not over.
It's not over. He does have an Excalibur warrior, so if he's gonna come back, that's the tool to do it with, right? He doesn't have that tanky warrior, like I was saying earlier. This would be a devastating situation for him. Big damage from the priest too. Wow. But it is now Mega's turn. He's got many options. Divine Barrier's up. Holy Circle is always up, as we know. And Prayer of Healing, the most efficient heal in the game. We also love that. So several options.
Yep. Take that cheap full.
Yep. There it is. There it is. And with Whirlwind off or on cooldown, really safe move. You know, you can still get probably a Divine Barrier in, or repair any damage that he does to your front line before that Whirlwind comes in and attacks everyone. I like it. Ooh.
Chat's heating up, bro. There's Destroyer was in here rooting for Zion, and
Uh-oh.
Ryder just jumped in to give me that money.
I may have been on Mega.
Somebody's sending mokshes over to us because I need to level my heroes.
Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
who said the drop rates are too low? Am I right? 80 Jewel on the line for you. I think Mega as the winner gets 10% of the pot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So like,
not 100%, 10%. Yes.
100% of the time you get
10. Yes,
Yo, I
100%
like
of
that.
10.
I love that both parties can earn. Like that's so dope.
It is so dope, dude. I love how much the community is engaged with the spectator and the bidding system in general. You know,
Right.
people talk smack about that Karate Combat partnership, but it inspired, I think, a lot of this system, and I think this system is really, really cool and unique in video games generally. I really like it.
The scheduling feature, dude, like we were already talking, a bunch of people were talking about having fight nights or like scheduling
Yeah.
them ahead of time so you can see it on there. You know the game's coming, and when you can vote on multiple games, like that's
Yeah.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. Especially just
Yeah.
as more of us, like, degen out, get more of these heroes up to max level, and we have more of a pool to work with. It's gonna just expand.
So, with the influence system, a little question about that. It's not like a diminishing return thing, right? Like it's based off hero scores. So, as more heroes get staked, it's not like you get less influence. You're going to get the same amount
You get the same number of influence, right?
for that hero. Yeah.
But the number of influence grows as more heroes stake. So like
Right.
you're diluted, but you it only really matters if like a lot of people are voting on a big match, right? Because then you're more likely to get these higher percentages. And I
Right.
think the percent you wager impacts the amount of the winnings you get.
I guess the
Like-
only spot that it matters is just with the influence reward that you get daily.
Right.
That-
Yeah, that's the biggest part. Yeah, I'd say.
That would
yeah.
go down. That would go down. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's a dope system. I mean, and I didn't even think about the fact that the Karate Combat kind of inspired. I messed up and I bought the gi to get the drop, but I was just like, I'm not gonna set up a wallet, like whatever. And then people were like, oh, my Karate Combat's like token is pumping. I was like, God damn it.
I honestly never even figured out how to get it off that Hedera Hashgraph wallet. I'll say that. I mean, like, I wish they were on like a less
Right.
weird chain, but whatever. The Karate Combat's a cool event.
When I saw that,
Yeah, I think
wallet,
I
was
think
just-
it's a cool event. It's obviously like everything else that's super micro cap. It's dropped 90-something%. I do think it's bottomed out. I did go ahead and get some H bar and at least like double, triple my wallet.
Oh man. one of
But I
my
think
IRL
that, yeah, I think
Sorry.
that entertainment wise, probably the next bull run, it could find a way to structure the tokenomics in a way where it's not super inflationary. And for me, liking the fact that fighting is interacting with crypto, and I think probably the next bull run. But for this one, I'm not too hot on the token itself, but on the industry and entertainment wise.
Oh, sorry. That's
Yeah, no
big
problem.
damage by Mega there. And he's got the repeating shot up. Does he risk it or does he play safe? He's got low mana.
Going for
Kinda.
it.
No, go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Go for it.
Takes out the priest. Done.
It's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Got him.
Got him. Yeah. No, I agree with basically everything you said, Trade. I'm not like super bullish on the token at all. I am bullish on like just it as a marketing vehicle for crypto though. in general, right?
Just
It's
does
kinda-
mention simply swap it for H-bar in the Karate Combat app and send it to an exchange.
Oh, thanks.
So not too bad. I haven't done it either,
appreciate
though.
that.
That's why I mention it for anyone out there,
Yeah,
as well as you.
yeah. Thanks, Just and Mega. Oh man, Mega, great game here. Well played.
Damn.
Brenton
took
says
it.
the champ. He's back, baby.
He's back,
Going
baby.
blind on
50-50.
him for
Boys, I'm going
insults.
to step out for 1 second right after I finish this match.
Okay.
All G.
You gotta go pop bottles in the locker room.
No, I have to, let someone.
Still with the exhaust too. That's you never used it.
Oh, I never used it. And I never used
Or
my
his
stun,
stun.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, didn't need it.
I was saving
Right.
it for a channel, Loki. I
Wait.
thought he might
Yeah,
brag.
yeah.
This
Fair.
actually is a perfect setup for the question that I had for you, SI, that we never got to because Trade's battle was epically long.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, I remember it. So like, yeah, hit me.
Okay, so my question to you is, and you kind of got into it a little bit with that exhaust, piece of just saying use it right off the bat. Like, when is it, do you think, and I'm not talking about any specific trait, but active traits, like when do you think it's best to use them? Like, is it something we should pull first? You should save? Is it situational? What are your overall thoughts? Because like, for instance, I never use Iron Skin. And it popped in my head, like, should I be firing that off first, like, round? Am I being stupid by not using that? But I don't like not dealing damage, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
But just in general, what are your thoughts on, like, when you should use trades versus you shouldn't use trades? Like, that's my general question.
I like using Iron Skin or Hardened Shield if I know that if I have it on a hero that I suspect is going to be the focus target of a repeating shot, right? So if they cast Rapid Shot, I use Hardened Shield, right? Like so if you could have killed me from 450 before, you're not gonna you're only gonna do 300 damage to me now, right? And so that's a big difference. If I'm at like 368 or something, right, I can prevent a lot of that. I think so. Using it when you know you can prevent or anticipate some big damage coming in is good. The only problem with doing that, of course, is that it interrupts your own flow. So I do think the good thing about Hardened Shield and Iron Skin both is that they last a pretty long time ticks wise. So if you see the other guy go multi-shot, like casting is not a bad idea, and then heal through, and then you're on to your next turn. You have a mana advantage because they've used it, and their mana is going to be getting a little less value against you because of the fact that you have this damage resistance. As far as like the other actives, I think I like using Blinding Winds and Poison Blade early. I like if especially in an 11 potion paradigm, if I can get a blind and a poison in on like turn 1 or 2, then I've put them in a spot where they have to give up their ability to use a speed potion and their ability to use a health potion. It's really strong, I think. But that said, you're again not doing too much damage there at the out. So they could out damage you, and that is a risk you're taking. But that's one way I like to use it. And then stun, I think, is really, really, really strong, or exhaust, but especially stun. When like you have like 2 of your guys and then like 2 of their guys and 1 of your guys again, you can just take out one of those turns, and then they have like 1 guy between your 3. That's a much different feeling situation where they kind of gotta be much more defensive. They cannot be aggressive because of that. So you're not only limiting options for that one hero that you've stunned, but also the other one, getting a lot of value out of it.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I mean, that's all great insight for sure. It's a great answer. I knew
Thank
that you
you,
were a
man.
man with a great answer there. So
I got some thoughts rolling around, not always good ones, I will admit, but sometimes they're there. Sometimes I have like brilliant ideas. I go out and I play, and I'm like, God, this guy's so screwed. This idea is brilliant.
you're like,
And
Kenny
then it's
Powers.
like,
God damn, I'm shooting gold.
yeah. And then what happens is my brilliant idea has this one fatal flaw that's super easy that everyone does, and I didn't think about. Like, oh, if you just blind this one guy, fuck.
Yeah.
There goes everything.
I love it. Next match of the night. I don't know if we'll be staying live for it, but it looks like Trade is getting a little Mythic Squad action in about 40 minutes against Destroyer. I don't know if Trade's going live. I don't know. But I just sponsored a little more, so get your votes out on this one. I think this is the next one that is going live. Looks like we also have Liu versus Carr. That might be Kupo. That might be one of Kupo's wallets.
The
in
car?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
think
go
car's
head to
Kubo?
head.
I was suspicious of that. Do you think so? I
'Cause
was wondering.
I think his other
He's
wallet is like Caroline
Carlene.
or Caroline.
It's Karlyne. Yeah.
Right.
So I was wondering that too. Well, maybe it is. I was playing him the other night.
Big shout out to Zion, GG's brother, GG's. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait, and I don't know if they're doing it internally, but the JCL ADFK still hasn't decided their spots. The only damn guild in the whole kingdom that hasn't decided their spots is ADFK. I did give them a good timeline though.
You gotta give him a shot clock.
But they have a few more days, but they're
30 seconds was
deciding.
stun.
They're deciding who is going to be in their comp. Just is the only guarantee because he's a former champ. So
They're so egalitarian over there.
I'm wondering
respect
who's
it.
going to be in there, bro. I'm wondering who's going to be in there from ADFK in specific. But
I mean,
SI, you're
Fran's been
participating.
crashing- Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I was gonna say Fran's been crashing our streams. He's not gonna show up for JCL. Like, come on, man.
I hope he
Anyways,
does. I hope he
Yeah,
does.
keep going through the lineup though. I'm sorry.
But he might think he's capable of going through the qualifiers. Maybe he's like, all right, I'll just win my way through, and then we have an extra spot. Who knows?
That is a good strategy. And Franz is confident enough to think of it, so I like it.
Yeah.
I like that theory.
I mean, you said what you said, Sticks, but that's one of the reasons I guaranteed Just, because I think he's just guaranteed through the qualifier. You know what I mean? So I had to put his spot in there already, or then
That's tournament management right
you know
there,
what I
baby.
mean?
You gotta
Like,
do it.
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. Trade, in anticipation of your match against Mythic Squad's Destroyer, bro. I mean, this is the one thing about this. 2 different guilds here: Trade, Jewelers, Destroyer, Mythic Squad. But Jack the Jeweler has been on both of these bros' case lately. I don't know what's got into him, but
Oh my god! Someone let Jack know that his 2 like arch enemies right now.
he might want to
are
see this
fighting.
one.
That's hilarious. I didn't even know that Destroyer was there in that zone with me as well. But,
Yeah,
I got a
it-
message about it in Mythic General.
Yeah.
he's on one
That's
about that one,
hilarious.
man. It's,
I
Yeah.
gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Oh my goodness. So
But no, it's neat. I think the odds have shifted heavily towards Destroyer's way, and it's gonna be a great nightcap. And getting in and testing out in the private bouts, and now getting in and being live on stage. This is too much fun. Love
This
it.
is a ton of
And
fun.
I think we're all doing our thing now. But what happens when it's a DFK hosted, event? It's a JCL, event as well. So it's fantastic release.
putting my final vote here of the night. I don't know if there will be more matches later
Wait,
tonight.
so-
there probably will be. The West Coasters like to battle into the
right, it's
late
early
at
for
the
y'all,
wee
bro.
hours.
It's past my bedtime at this point.
But
Who's getting warmed up?
any final words from you boys? Go around the room here. Final thoughts. It was a great night and much pleasure to have all 3 of you here as always, and Sticks with the special guest appearance. But we'll start with Sticks himself, Sticks intern. How you
Yeah,
feeling?
it was
Final
great
thoughts?
being back here on the Saturday Night Jewelers podcast with you, Mega. And first time I think I've been on with Trade and T Heat on this show,
Mhm.
at least. So, and also, of course, good to be back on with Trade. Can't wait till you get back in the saddle. We can talk some more Lost stuff. But other than that, though, the more exciting thing, this PvP has been great. Tonight, little show matches and fight night was great. Loved it. Thanks for inviting me onto the stream. And everyone, if you want to hear the song that was played in the intro, just go to my YouTube channel, click videos right there. Let's fight, baby. That's it. That's
Straight.
the self-promotion.
Banger.
Intro and Sticks intern for reminding me. Outro.
Let's get that thing charting.
Outro as well, for sure.
With
for
a
sure.
bullet.
DFK song goes viral. Let's fucking go. Wrong channel. Sticks intern. You can find it here. I will also link it in the chat. Most of you fine folks know this wonderful channel. And there it is. There's Let's Fight. You go to videos. It should be the most recent upload. And we'll play it as the outro as well because it's that good of a song. I'll link this in the chat. Trade. Final thoughts, final words of an eventful night full of PvP, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. This was super fun. I wanted to make sure to get in here. End of October, myself and he got some in real life stuff going on. So it's just dope to get in here before kind of going away for a little bit. I am super excited to get back and dig in with sticks and turn on other things in the crypto space. But yeah, no, this just gave me a lot of conviction. Like I said earlier, 3 years and pretty much history being made almost every single year in the space. And a question I posed for Heat earlier was, hey, maybe what 9 months ago they're like, yeah, only 15% of the game has been completed. Where would we all rate percentage wise where the game is right now? I think we probably moved up to 33%. But what does that say about the 70, X% that's left? I want to see what percentage from you guys, and I'll close out my section here.
I think we've regressed. We've regressed to 10% because they're doing so much more.
That's good.
Right.
I like.
I was about to say that. Because, and ideally also to further that point, hopefully the game's going on so long that it's there is no 100%. Like we just can keep going and keep going. So how can you put a percent on infinity? Right there.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
I love that.
Don't clip it, man. I kind of stumbled on my words, but I got there.
We'll still clip it. No, but T, I mean, I think you should end on those final words, but any other brilliant wisdom from T Heat and overall thoughts of tonight?
No, man, it was a fun night, even though SI gave me another beat down, and so he's got 2 in a row that he's gave me, so I'm going to have to get back to it. But I already knew I had to put in some work on the PvP heroes, man. I'm not in final form yet, so hold off on me. Don't judge me too quickly there.
Great.
But no, man, I love where the game's at. Like I said, there's still areas we can improve. We've had a couple little mini rants this week from me, but overall, I love what the team's been putting out. It is a lot of fun when you get in here and play, and it's also a lot of fun, being a spectator. We've talked about that plenty tonight, so it's exciting to see all the energy around it and all of that good stuff. And then the one thing I want to close on is in real life thing. I'm down here in Florida. I know I've connected with a lot of people that play DFK that are in Florida. We got a big hurricane coming at us. We just had another hurricane that hit. I know there was Dags got affected. I'm sure that there was others that I don't know about. So, take care of yourself, people. If you're in this area, make sure you're taking precautions because things are looking scary. So just hoping everyone stays safe out there and continues to be able to play DFK and have a great time. So
yes, big shout out there. Much love and prayers as well to everyone that's affected there. That's a crazy situation.
Right. The last one was bad, bro, and this one, it literally formed up today, and it's storming right at Florida. Like, I don't know if you've seen.
I wasn't even aware another one was coming. Honestly, bro.
It literally this morning, I woke up and there's like a little warning, or not a warning, but there was like a little thing of like, oh, maybe a tropical disturbance, and then like 4 hours later, they're like, Category 2, Category 3 is gonna be hitting in like 4 days.
Crazy,
unbelievable, and I hope for safety and well-being for everyone in that area. Do what you got to do. Your house and everything can be brought back, but your life cannot. So one thing I think there is, evacuate if you're told to evacuate,
right?
And just be safe. Just be safe. So much love to everyone in that area, especially Dags, yourself, and a few other jewelers as well, I think. So
yeah, one-man army. Yeah,
good call for
he's
sure.
Down here.
So I think that closes it out. SI, I know you're probably going to go live Wednesday, maybe, more, who knows, throughout the week, but do you have anything else special planned? What's your schedule here for the next few weeks?
Yeah, no, just back to Wednesday once my, now that I've got a temporary internet solution until my ISP gets fixed. Once my ISP gets fixed, guys, I think I get multi-gig up and download concurrent speeds, not just a single gig. So I was upset, but now I'm less upset once I learned what they're actually doing. Found a news article from 5 days ago. So, all right, I'll deal with it. But yeah, next Wednesday. See you then. And thank you for having me on once again.
Always, bro. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Trade. Thank you, T, for these beautiful people. My name is Mega, and this has been the 60th episode of the Jewelers Live podcast. We'll be back next week, next Saturday, for some more PvP fun. SI Wednesday. What is it, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right?
I moved it back to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because,
7 p.m.
reasons.
Pacific for all the bros. Yeah, a lot of fun. Get out there. Trade's got a battle in like 5,
Good luck,
10
Trade.
minutes or something like that. So watch
get
that
him.
as well.
Go get them.
And vote on that and have a lot of fun in the ecosystem, bros. A beautiful time, and I'm bullish as ever. I think these three are as well, and that's about it. We'll see you next week.
Play that jam, bro.
Play that jam. Let's go.
Peace.
Let's fight! Let's fight! Let's fight! Show me what you got! Let's fight! Tonight! Let's fight! Give me your best shot! I wanna see the best! Level 20s you can muster! Put them to the test. Mythic conscious don't get flustered. Rise above the rest. Family in your opposing clusters. Fuck yeah! Fight! Let's fight! Let's fight! Show me what you got. Let's fight! Tonight, let's fight. Give me your best shot.
The time has come to prove whether you got the moves. Can you make your heroes move and take the victory so smoothly?
I wanna see the best. Level 20s you can muster. Put them to the test. Mythic cautious, don't get flustered. Rise above the rest. Family in your frozen clusters. Fuck yeah!